Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 6, Episode 5 of Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. We are continuing our prior day from round 5. We were able to produce the actual true Grail. So in prior seasons, we found the Tainted Grail, we found the Lady of the Lake, it turned to mud in our hands, and we finally after a number of turns in the Fernsea, have acquired the True Grail. We're entrusting that over to Bayor. We have most of our under Fern statuses completed, and we are just about to jump into Book of Secrets, continuing where we left off from finding the True Grail. So let's jump into it. Maggot will hold the True Grail. If not, every character here go to verse 350. Otherwise, go to verse 412. So we'll go to verse 412. As you approach the tunnel exit, you hear a low hum that seems to grow louder with every step. It almost feels as if the Fernsea turned into a storm-toned ocean above you. That's great, because we had the howling gale. As soon as the daylight envelops you, this hum splits into a sound of human cries and dying horses. A young squire with an arrow in his back lies at your feet in the mouth of the cavern. A battle rages before you. Go to verse 414. You're not sure who's fighting who. Now these two separate war bands war with each other, and with soldiers bearing signs of Camelot. What should cause them to clash so far from human settlements, unless... It takes a moment till you realize you should have spotted it long ago, if not for a pale sphere that seems to envelop you. Don't stand there, fools, a tall, hooded figure shouts, emerging from behind the rocks. I can't keep this up for long. You retreat from the battle, afraid to ask questions, as your savior seems strained to the brink of collapse. You manage to get 100 paces from the melee with a stray arrow strikes the cloaked figure from the back. 4 arms stretch out from under the hood. The hood falls, revealing long, dark blue hair. A cry resonates in the air in the language you don't understand. The Lady of the Lake lies before you in a pool of blood, just as shocked as you are. You drag her to safety behind one of the rocks, and she gestures for you to lean closer. Each party gains 1 terror. Go to verse 485. Go to verse 485. Her voice grows weaker with each second. Pale Lady explains that spies of all major powers of Avalon caught wind of the location of the Grail. Then their forces swiftly moved to intercept it. The cup, I did not object when your friends took it from the Tuathan. I even agreed to help them, but the knights, they did an unspeakable thing, and now the Grail causes even more bloodshed. The cup solves nothing. It will not save your men here or bring back peace. It will only bring the end faster. You must place it back where it belongs. Do you understand? In the heart of Tuathan, do you understand? You're speechless. The thought of penetrating the pure weirdness of the Four Dwellers' capital seems outlandish. You want to ask 100 questions, but it doesn't seem the Pale Lady will be able to answer one more. Accept and ask her how to take the cup to Tuathan. Yeah, or refuse to take the cup to Tuathan. So I think we're going to help her. We're going to ask her how to help. 481. 481. There's a human called Orin, Merlin's descendant, who is in the city. Find his cranog beyond the sacred plants, south of the place you people call Farshire. You can also ask the last of your compatriots, Priestess Nyante in the Whispering Forest. And if you can, south of Camelot, there's a shimmering beach. Yeah, we saw Shimmering Beach before. Priestess Nyante in the Whispering Forest, Shimmering Beach south of Camelot. Our relic can be found just offshore. It will help. Pale Lady is barely conscious now. You must go, she says. Go before someone finds you. I will rest here. Gain the deep secret status if you don't have it yet. Insist on helping her. Go to verse 132. Okay, gain the deep secret status. Deep secret status. Okay, we got the deep secret. Deep secret status. And should we insist on helping her? Why not? 132. Let's be heroic here. You find the true Grail. You fill the true Grail with the last of your water and have the Pale Lady drink. Some of her, as she cradles the cup, some of her strength returns to her, and even though she looks even sadder, Arthur, he entrusted the vessel to me 600 years ago, but I was afraid my people would follow his aura and find me. I forsook it. Now it's back in my hands, so strange. She wants to say something more, but a band of mercenaries suddenly stumbles onto your location. Okay. Resolve the Warband Gray encounter, difficulty 4. If you win, you are able to make your way out of the battle and escort the Pale Lady to a safe location. If you lose... Okay, so we've got to do a battle now. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, so the Warband Gray encounter. Let's see, Warband. We got the Warband Gray encounter here. Okay, so let's jump in with... So we've got a battle shield here. We've got each combat card gives you 3 more. So each battle win, if we play the Norse axe, gives him 3 more battles. So we're going to start out with Beor, and he is going to try to add this. So that gives him, they need 17, so it's 1, so he gets 3. Just 3 more. Oh yeah, so 3, 1, 2, 3, we gain 1 more. So we actually get 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're actually starting off pretty well here. We'll go to Maggot as well. Maggot can join in with this. Maggot also adding 3. All right, so our first round we're going to lose 2 health and Grain of Terror. So we've taken some digs, but let's go back next round. Beor. Beor's going to play this one as well. And put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, and we will have 15, 16, 17. So 17 is going to win it. We beat the Warband. We get 1 experience and 1 reputation. 1 experience, 1 reputation. And we get loot, 3 wealth, and we grab 2 items. So we get 3 wealth and 2 items. So we can pick those items out in a bit. But we did complete this battle. Let's go into the outcome of it. If we win, we get the Pale Lady to a safe location, go to 484. So we've beaten the Warband, and we rescue... Oh, that was fast. Each party gains 1 experience and 1 reputation. Congratulations, you've completed your current chapter. Discard all event cards, including active quests, then either save your game or draw Chapter 6 setup card. Follow its instructions and begin the next encounter. New task. Ask Sorcerer Orin or Neante, priestess of the expedition, about their experience in Tuathan, or make Orin help you. Recover the burial mask from the Shimmering Flats. Exploration ends. So guys, that's going to end it for the episode. I'm going to clean up the random events here. We'll put those back on the top. Random events. We can shuffle those back in. Chapter 5, Part 3. We don't take that one. This is already Chapter 5, Part 2. We're going to go to Chapter 6, Part 1. So why don't we just take a look at Chapter 6, Part 1. It says, place this, he who returned. Place this card on the active quest pile. The time has come to do the impossible. The ancient city of the Four Dwellers called to you, as it did in the unfortunate members of the previous expedition. Getting inside won't be easy, though. You need guidance from the other side. Ask Orin to guide you into Tuathan. He can find it in the Weird Edge, 141 to the west of the Stampede, 118. Or find a way to enter Tuathan on your own. So we can either ally with Orin, or we can find our own way. Well, and that is a topic for our next season. Thank you guys for watching. As usual, guys, check out our bookstore, Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, Volume 4 of the lecture series, Decoding the Dragon Symbol in Myth and Occult Traditions. We got the Cat 2 journals out of Lovecraft's Providence and other books. You can join our Patreon, like and subscribe. If you ring the bell, you can get notified when we jump into the next season of Tainted Grail. But looking forward to getting into this. We've got the actual Grail now. We've rescued the Lady of the Lake, got her off to safety, and looking forward to jumping into Chapter 6. So we'll see you in the next season. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.